Hi, today we're going to talk about Easyview in Easynote, and this is absolutely by far the most powerful way to manage your personal task or manage your company task that you have. Either you're working alone or you're working with a huge team. So let's get started. In this example, I'm going to show you how you can manage your project, for example, to build a house. And what I have created so far, I have created one category, which is called first floor. And within that, I have created a few tasks, which is called kitchen, living room, and dining room. So maybe we have a first floor where we need to do something, and then we might have a second floor where we need to build something. So let's create second floor. And we can also change the color of that. So let's do that to a nice, fancy, I like this one. And on that second floor, maybe we have room 1. We have maybe a second room, and that's it. Now we are coming to one of the most important parts in Easynote, and that is actually the widgets. Widgets are basically like columns in Excel. What's important to know is that you can add unlimited number of widgets in Easynote, and you can rename them to anything you would like to. So let's get started. So we have widgets here, and there are many different widgets, status, completed, and we'll go through these quite fast. So if we add one of the status widgets, it shows me the status, what I need to do. So basically, what's the status of this task? So I can change this to maybe purchase. Purchase. And I can add one more of these widgets and rename this to installation. So now I can say, okay, kitchen is done, purchased, and the installation is ongoing. And I can go as well and add my own statuses. Need to be done. There we go. The next one we have is completed. Show the progress. I can change this to progress. There we go. The next one we have urgency, how something is critical. So maybe we need to, this is super critical. And you can see how slowly the tool is expanding, and I'm building it based on my needs, what I need to do to finish this particular project. So you're adding those widgets which you need in each individual project. And this is where this is by far the most powerful feature in Easynote. The next one we have is basically people. So I can say responsible. Or I can change this one to purchase as well. And I can say that, okay, Mentor is responsible for the purchase. I can add another one. This one is done for installation. And this one is responsible. And they will get the notification once they start with this. The next one, we have a deadline when something needs to be done. So this is by when we need to finish this. Add a small text. Rating, how something is urgent, I don't know. You can use that for urgency. So the sky's really limit what you want to do. Phone, website, if you need to suppliers, or I don't know, enter Google, and you can click on this and it will open in the new browser. We have email, it will open in your email client. Address is super cool. So if you are maybe let's call this supplier, we need to pick up things. So something in New York, right? Click on this one, hover over your mouse, and it will show you actually a map. So you can put a really proper address here. And if you click on it, it will open in a new tab and show it in the full screen on Google Maps. Pretty nice. The next one, we have numbers. So maybe we need to change this to quantity. There we go. So we need 2 of these, 1 of these, 3 of these, and you can click here to get the sum, average, count, maximum, minimum. The next one we have is money. So if you're working with costs, forecasts, I can change to forecast. So if I click here, this is how much money this is actually costing me. And I can click here to set a total, an average, a maximum, and minimum. And what I can do as well, I can click here to change the currency to what I would like to. So, and I can click again here to move it to the right. There we go. The next one we have is timeline. So when things need to be done. So maybe we need to do the installation of this kitchen between these 2 dates. I can just change this. Great. And so I can go actually now to the timeline and see when the installation needs to be done. Pretty cool. So it's using that widget in here. The next one we are having is, where were we? Estimate. So how long time this will take. So you can say that installation will take 33 days, 22 hours. This will take a couple of minutes, and you can click here to get the total time in hours and minutes. And the last, we have a task ID. Check, I really like this one. So is it done or not? Change done. Pretty nice. The next one we have is task ID. So every one of these tasks in Easynote has its unique ID. So it's much easier to refer to the task if you have a number. So if you have quite a lot of tasks, you can just say the number and it's easy to refer to it. Comments, I really like this one. I can change this to status maybe. So I can say, how is it going? And then I can tag people. Sorry, there we go. And it's here. So, and they can reply. Any updates? So it becomes like a conversation within this. So they can go in and see what is going on here. And of course, you can add these comments to the task. So pretty cool. And then we just have a regular date. Must be finished by, maybe, I don't know. Just regular day. So as you have seen, we started really with super simple, but it has expanded much now. So basically I can add anything I need to manage my projects here. So let's continue quickly through the Easyview. So maybe we need to install tiles in the kitchen. So I can add new one tiles. And what I can do is then drag this one up here. So it comes like a subtask or level 2 task. And I can click here to collapse it. Now I can click on the specific task and then I get much more things about this task. So I can add a description, I can see all the task activity, I can see all the comments, and I can add comments here as well. Any updates? And people can actually reply here. If you have attachments, just open a file and then we will see it. Let me just find it one quickly. There we go. So I can just drag a file and drop it here, and then it's being attached to your task. You have labels if something is super urgent. There we go. You have a checklist or subtasks. So purchase. So if you need to purchase something for the kitchen, and then I can add tiles and much more. So this is basically like a subtask. There we go. You can just click here and mark it, and you can move it up left and right, and you can also convert this into a task. You have a task dependency. You can share this link with other colleagues so they can get directly linked to it. Reoccurring tasks. So if this task needs to be happening on certain dates, so you can just click here and it will be repeated. And if you need to move or copy it to another project. Pretty nice. And click here to delete it. Now you can also, if you have the task open, you can just hit delete keyboard on your keyboard and it will actually ask you to delete this task. But we will not do this. Another thing that we have is, of course, you can sort any of these widgets by most. So basically every widget has its own sorting options. So I can just change and filter the data however I would like to. You can also move tasks from one category to another. And another thing that we have, you can export this to Excel or PDF. You can import your tasks from Trello, Asana, Monday, or import it as a list, one task per row. And the other thing that we have is you can, if you right click here, you can just quickly edit the task. So this is quick edit. So you can edit a label, move it, copy, delete, or archive. So if you click on the archive, it's gone. Basically, it's like completed. So then you can go to archive tasks and you're finding here. Pretty nice. And another thing that we have is if you are let's say you are having a project and you're just doing it all the time over and over again, you can just create one which you are very happy with and you would like to reuse it, and then go here and click save as template. And what we will do is just save this as your template, click create template, and next time you do a project, you go here, click on the new project, and on the save templates, it will be here. Pretty nice. So you can just reuse it all over again. That's it. This is super powerful now, and you can really use Easyview however you would like to, and you can scale it to your personal project and needs, and also within your company. So basically you can use this to manage really huge enterprise projects. So really the sky is the limit. Enjoy using Easyview on Easynote, and see you on easynote.com. Bye bye.